Hello, this is section 1.3, Miss Quinn's geometry class. Today we're going to practice graphing ordered pairs and lines on the coordinate plane. So for example number 1, we are going to graph a set of ordered pairs xy satisfying x plus 4y equals 6 in order to graph that line on our coordinate plane and then check our answer by finding a third point and making sure that it is on the line. So first, let's find 2 points that are on this line. Let's find the value of y when x is 0. When x is 0, I get 4y equals 6. Divide both sides by 4, and I get 6/4, which I can reduce to 3/2. Which hopefully you'll agree with me is 1/2. So when x is 0, y is 1/2. Now let's find what x is, or what y is when x is 2. When x is 2, I would subtract 2 and get 4. Now I have 4y equals 4. Divide both sides by 4, and I get y equals 1. So when x is 2, y is 1. Let's go ahead and graph those points on this coordinate plane. Remember that your vertical axis is y and your horizontal axis is x. And let's go ahead and plug in these points. When x is 0, y is 1/2. And when x was 2, y was 1. Now, remember that we can graph any line containing 2 points by simply connecting those points. So let's go ahead and do that. And I have drawn my line connecting my 2 points. Now let's find a third point and make sure that this is the line that we want. Let's find when x is a -2. We haven't used a negative value yet, so we're going to double check with a negative value. When x is a -2, I'm going to add 2 to both sides, and I get 4y equals 8. And I divide both sides by 4, and y equals 2. So now I have the point when x is -2, y is a +2. Let's go ahead and plot that point. X is -2, and y is a +2. And it does indeed look like that point is on my line. Now we're going to do the same thing with y equals 2x minus 5. And again, we'll try 2 points. Make my writing a little bit smaller. Let's try the same 2 points. How about when x is 0, and we'll try when x is 2. So when x is 0, I'm going to plug in 0 for x and solve for y. And in this case, I get a -5. 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 minus 5 is a -5. Now let's plug in 2, and I get 2 times 2 minus 5. In this case, I would get 4 minus 5. And 4 minus 5 is a -1. Now let's go ahead and plot those points and connect the dots, or connect them to find the line. When x is 0, y is a -5. That's all the way down here. When x is 2, y is -1. That's up here. And let's connect those dots to form a line. Oh, that's not a very good one, is it? Let's see if I can try that again. There we go. So there's my line. Now we already had some values down here. Let's see if we can find a point up here. Let's choose x equal to 4 and see what we end up with to double check ourselves. If x equals 4, we are expecting to see something in this first quadrant here. Agreed? So we'll plug in x equal to 4, and I get y equals 2 times 4 is 8, minus 5 is 3. So let's go ahead and plot that point. And x is 4, y is 3, and that does indeed look like it's smack dab on my line. Excellent. Let's move on. Lines that are horizontal. The best description is probably a picture for these three things. Horizontal, you are always thinking a flat horizontal line just like this. For a vertical line, you're always thinking up and down. And for an oblique line, it is neither horizontal or vertical, is it? An example of an equation of a horizontal lines are always going to be y equals. Think of y as like this lazy kind of a dude. He's laid back and he is horizontal. Vertical lines are always going to be x equals something. X is your straight up dude, always standing at attention. And oblique lines are going to have both x and y. Could look like this. It could look like this. Or we see a lot of lines in the form of y equals mx plus b. In plane coordinate geometry, a point is an ordered pair of real numbers. It has both an x value and a y value. A line is a set of ordered pairs which satisfies this standard equation of ax plus by equals c, where a and b are both not 0, or not both 0. One or the other could be 0. All right, if we are going to graph y equals 2x minus 3, let's go ahead and graph in y equals mx plus b. Let's use our slope and our y-intercept. My y-intercept is a -3. My slope is 2. I go up 1 and over 1. And I connect the dots. How many of you have already done that in a previous course? We'll find out, I guess. When you graph y equals, remember, y is laid back. He is going to be this horizontal line at y equals 4. And for each and every value of x, y equals 4. And how about x equals a -2? Remember, he is the straight up dude at -2. And for each and every value of x, for each and every value of y, x is a -2. For tomorrow, I would like you to try an oblique line. Go ahead and graph that on a coordinate plane, and I will see you tomorrow.